Hello everyone, I'm Lara Kazeem. Everyone calls me Shakel. I will be teaching you how to make some egg roll today and also be talking about my lovely country, Nigeria. Telling you if you can survive in Nigeria, you can survive anywhere. So if you need to make egg roll, all you need is going to be some flour, nutmeg, baking powder, sugar, butter, oil to fry. You can use any kind of oil. I chose a sunflower oil to fry. Egg, the boiled egg. I already boiled the egg. Milk. Now I'll show you how you mix your egg roll. Egg roll is a Nigerian popularly known snacks. You can get anywhere on the streets. It's cheap. You need to add your flour in a bowl, in a clean bowl. It depends on how much you're making. I'll be making 7 egg rolls today. So all you need is just gonna be a little bit of flour in the bowl to mix. Then you add your sugar to taste. I don't like taking a lot of sugar, so you just need, it depends on your choice of how you like sugars. You add your sugar. I'll be using 2 scoops. I'm using an ice cream scoop for mine, so I'll be using 2 scoops. Your vanilla essence. The vanilla essence is actually not compulsory, but because I'm a bit too extra, that's why I'm adding that. Then you'll be adding your nutmeg. You can use nutmeg or cinnamon. It depends on your choice, but back in Nigeria, you use nutmeg, just nutmeg. We don't use cinnamon. Then you add a little bit of butter in there, just 1 teaspoon of butter. Then you mix it together, you mix it, you mix it till it looks like a breadcrumbs. When you're done mixing, you add your milk. Mainly, milk is also not compulsory. You can always use water in it. So you can always use water, like just normal cold water. So when you mix it, it's going to be crunchy and it won't be like, yeah, so it's going to be crunchy. So you add your milk now. You add it bit by bit because you don't want your dough too soft. You want it soft, not too soft, not too hard. Just you want it a bit thick, nice, something you can knead, you can roll or knead. So you keep mixing, you mix it. Keep adding a little bit of milk continuously. Then you mix. You mix it, you knead it, you like mix, continue mixing it. In case of you mix and you notice your dough is a bit too soft, you can always add a little bit of flour to it if necessary. But mine, the flour is of no use anymore. It's just good. It's perfect. That's all you need. That's the constituency you need for the dough. So when you mix, you just mix it very well for it to look very smooth. When it's smooth, then when you're eating, it's not going to get lumps in it. So egg roll is a Nigerian snacks, which is more like a donut but an egg in it. It's nice, it's cheap as well, and very tasty, depending on who made it. Now we're done mixing the dough for the egg roll. And here is your egg. All you need to do to your egg is just get a water and a pot, put the egg in it, and you need to boil it, like proper boil it for it to be ready. So that's ready now. The dough is ready and good. And yeah, blend together. So you need to put this aside now. Then you put your hair oil in a pot. You need a pot because you're going to be deep frying the egg roll. So you need a pot. You put your oil in the pot. while putting that in it, you make sure your cooker is on to fry. Just gonna be a deep frying thing. So you put it in there on the gas cooker for it to get hot. While doing that, you take by your dough and your egg. All you need now is just a clean plate, tray, anyone you need to use. You put some flour on it so it won't stick on the bowl and it won't stick on your hands as well. That's it. You get some of the dough. Do that. You just pour egg in the middle, then wrap it around the egg. You just keep rolling it till it's smooth. So that's it. Just continue this process for everything. All you need to do now is just to fry. When you finish wrapping all the egg in the dough, you just fry. So egg roll, I learned egg roll from when I was in a catering school back in Nigeria. If I was to be in Nigeria right now, I won't be making egg roll. All I need to do is go to the streets and buy, because you can get it literally anywhere in a cheap price instead of you going through stress and making it. But since I moved to UK in 2015, I have to make it myself, because you can always get it here as well, but you have to go miles and you have to get people that can make it. And it's a really good snacks, easy to make, cheap, no stress. It takes about 15 minutes in making, frying and doing it. So you keep kneading, you keep rolling it and make sure it's nice and firm. Guys, I would like to tell you about Nigeria as well. My country, Nigeria. As you can see, I'm a Nigerian, dress like a Nigerian. So I've got topics I'll be teaching you today. Like I said earlier on, it's going to be if you can survive in Nigeria, you can survive anywhere. Nigeria has got the most population in Africa and 7th most populated in the world. Nigeria gained independence 1st of October 1960. Our official language, we've got 3 official languages in Nigeria, which is Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa. I'm from Yoruba. We speak Yoruba from where I'm from. Yoruba has got its own branches. Igbos, they've got their own branches. They've got different languages. More like saying, I'm a British, I'm from England, and you've got different English in England. So I am a Yoruba girl. I'm a Nigerian, but I'm a Yoruba girl from Nigeria. So that's the way we've got Igbo and Hausas as well. But the language we mostly speak is called Pidgin English. Pidgin English is like what most people understand. We speak fluent English, don't get me wrong. We're not illiterate. We speak fluent English, but like Pidgin English is what everybody understands. Like is normal. The Igbos, the Hausas, and the Yorubas, they understand that. Like not all, but most understand Pidgin English, and it's easier to communicate with Pidgin English. There's this dressing, like the way I'm dressed now, there's this material I'm wearing right now, is the main thing we wear in Nigeria. You can just get the material, then sew it to whatever you like. So let's come to the topic right now. I said if you can survive in Nigeria, you can survive anywhere. Imagine surviving in a country where you know the difference between the rich people and the poor people. When you see a rich person back in Nigeria and a poor, you're definitely going to know this is it. This person needs help. This person is suffering. This person is this person is not rich, or this person is poor. And in a country where you can survive on £1 a day and £20 a month, not because they don't want to spend more, but because they can't afford it. When you like work, you're meant to get paid, but no, you work and some people be like, they don't want to pay you, and there's totally nothing you can do to them because they've got law into their hands. And a country where you've not got a minimum wage, there's no minimum wage. If you like, even if you're 50, you might never get paid. There's nothing like maybe when you turn 18, you're gonna start getting £7 something, £6 that. No, it doesn't work that way. And imagine Nigeria is a very good country, but you know, there's always but in everything. No one is perfect. But if you're rich, just go there, enjoy. It's free. We're nice people. We're bare nice. But living there is difficult because a country, you just welcome to Nigeria, a country where there's no light, there's no electricity, you have to fetch water. This is like, there's a bowl, you have to put it on your head to go fetch water, then take it to your house just because you need water. And even the water is not free, you have to buy it, you have to like pay, you have to pay, let's say 50p to buy the water. And even about electricity, here in the UK, when you like top up, you get lights in your house, you get everything. But back in Nigeria, even if you pay your NEPA bill, you might not have like for a good 1 week, and that's awful. But what do we do? And Nigeria is also very good. We've got nice people, but the governments in Nigeria, just think about a country where you see the news and they tell you snake swallowed 12 million. Oh my God. Then so how will a snake swallow 12 million? Because that's awful hearing a snake swallowed money, and even the government are going to tell you that. And each time they want to do, they've got a project, maybe doing roads, because we've got a lot of bad roads. Mainly the roads, they are bad, but it's not really the citizens' fault, because it's not really our fault, because we can't just take our money to do the road. Someone that is suffering can't get the money to start doing the roads, you know. The country is shaky because we've got two different types of, they call the place a mainland and an island. The mainland is mostly for the, it's mainly for the poor people. And the island is mainly for the rich people. When you get to the mainland, they don't need to tell you it's for the poor people, because you start seeing different things, dead things on the floor, no lights, no people, the way they dress. You're going to know that is it. That's the mainland. But when you get to the highland, you start seeing good houses. Everything's going to be like rosy, looking, sparkling, fresh. But there are also people that are not too rich, too poor, but you can't really classify them as rich or poor, because they're going to classify them as poor. And also in a country where you like one person having 6-7 cars, when some people has not even eaten in the morning, you find this one in the island. And also island and mainland is more like, you make your money on the island, then if you're wise, just go to the mainland to spend it, because things are quite expensive in the island, but in the mainland they're a bit cheaper, they're okay. And also there's this best word you use in Nigeria, they call us suffering and smiling. Oh my God, it's not easy back there, because can you just imagine someone hawking, you're selling pure water, there's this sachet water, there's a water they call it bottled water, like a water in a bottle. There's bottled water as well, but most times just for the rich people. And there's other one they call pure water, is in a sachet, like a plastic bag, but there's water in it. So someone hawking that on the head, walking on the hot sun and still smiling. So that's called suffering and smiling. The person is suffering, trying difficult to survive, but living. And also in Nigeria, the way you're dressed, the clothes you're wearing is the way you be addressed. Literally, when you're walking on the streets, chewing gums, like They believe, that lady, she's a prostitute. But when you're dressed like this, the way I'm dressed, they believe maybe you're a pastor's wife, you're holy, you're good. But no, our mentality is totally different, because when I got to the UK here, the day I got here, the English was different. Everything was different. So, and it's more like the first time I saw white people, I was like, so like, I've seen special creations, special people. Literally everyone is special, but the way we say it is like, the way back in Nigeria, the way they talk about white people, they be like, Oyibo. Oyibo means white people, but that's what we call them if we see them. So when I got here, I got to the UK, the English, everything was different. Literally everyone can be nice to you when you get to a country. And they were like, these people, they keep to time, but oh my God, Africans, or will I say Nigerians, we never keep to time. Well, I can't say we're white time wasters, but we don't keep to time. Let me use this example. When you're having a wedding party, a Nigerian wedding party, and you tell them 2 o'clock, you need to be there at 2 o'clock. See, if you know you want your party to start at 2, just tell them 11 o'clock. So they're gonna be there by 2, because the timing is so bad. I don't do that, but I'm a Nigerian. Sometimes I do. Why I love my country so much, oh my God, my lovely country, Nigeria. You don't need citizenship to be there. You don't need to get documentation, you don't need papers. So if you white person should just go there, you're always welcome. We're welcoming, we're good, but the country is not easy. And here in the UK, they help like the homeless. You hardly see people helping the homeless. Instead of helping them, they're going to just ignore them and tell them they're stealing, that. There's a lot of homeless, but they're not recognized as homeless, because it's really bad. And right now we've got this war, not really a war, but this fight against the Hausas and the Yoruba and the Igbo, saying the country wants to divide. And divide, like everyone wants to go the separate ways, which is not really, it's not good, but I think that's just the best solution for the country. Because when I got to the UK, a pound was about 450 naira in my currency, in Nigerian currency. But right now, a pound is now 650 naira, which is very bad. And each time the currency is high, things get expensive back home. So it's not as if the way it's high now is favoring people back home. No, it's not. It's not favoring them. It's really bad. And so right now, I'll be frying the egg roll. The oil is hot. I'll be putting it we'll be deep frying the egg roll right now. So all you need to do is put the egg roll into a plain flour, knead it, then put it into the oil to fry. You just deep fry it for about 5 minutes. It's just about deep frying just a little bit. So that's all you need to do. You just fry everything. Roll it, fry it. You keep rolling and frying it. Just fry it. There's nothing about the egg roll. It's very nice. It's easy to make for the kids. It's good. If you're going to visit Nigeria, you can get it everywhere. Oh my God, there's a joke about Nigeria as well. I saw something on social media 3 days ago about egg roll. A lady, she got an egg roll in the traffic. She got an egg roll, and she saw, instead of getting an egg in the egg roll, she saw another dough inside the dough. So it was more like, instead of an egg, she saw a dough inside the egg, which is, for you to know, it's hard to survive back there. Seeing is more like you're buying, how do I say that? You're buying a donut, but when you open the donut, you saw what's it called? Pancake in the inside of the donut instead of the dough, which is really, 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 really bad. And the country, Nigeria, we've got a lot of populations as well. We're nice, we help each other, but we don't trust each other. I don't know why. I was born into the country. I survived it. I'm not dead, you can see. I'm living, I'm chilling. But we're always happy. That's what I noticed. I came into the UK 2015, September 1st, 2015. I came with my two sisters. It wasn't easy, but I was smiling. No one could tell because we adapt to any situation. I'm not saying I love suffering, no, but we adapt. Like you wouldn't notice she need help, she need that. Only if I'm willing to tell you I need help. That's when you're definitely going to know I need help. But if I don't tell you, no, you won't know. That's what I'm telling you, Nigeria. If we survive anywhere, and I noticed there's nowhere you won't find a Nigerian. Believe me, trust me, because I've got a friend. She said she went Egypt, she went Indian. I was like, wow, Nigeria. Nigerians, we go places. We never take last. Like this thing we say Naija no they take last. That's the pidgin English. That's what I just said now. Pidgin English. You say Naija no they take last. That's the meaning that we don't come last in things. We just always trying to eat it. If we've got opportunity, we make use of it. We don't take advantage of opportunities. We just make use of it. And we're nice. We make move if we've got ways to do things. We try to do it. And I would like to talk about education in Nigeria as well. We've got the public school, we've got the private school. The public school is like, oh my God. I went to public school, I went to private school, that's true. Because Lara is a result of a polygamous family. I didn't die, I survived it. Yeah, so I went to a public school when I was in primary school, and I went to a private school when I was in secondary school. Yeah, we call it secondary. We do college as well, but most time when you hear college, it's a private school because it's for the rich people. You have to pay a lot of school fees. Yeah, it's a lot of school fees. Yeah, you have to pay a lot of school fees for that. So you fry your egg roll till it's golden brown. That's it. It's golden brown now. It's golden brown. You fry the egg roll. So about the private school, you can go. It's for the rich kids, and most times you've got different types of private school. You've got the first class and the second class. The first class is like the politician kids go to. I'm talking about when you pay about £2,000 for your school fees. Oh my God, that's someone's house rent to buy a house. But what do we do? Because the rich, so the kids had to go the kids just go to good school, which is not fair. Normally, you can know it's okay if you can afford it, but not when you're using the country money as like your family money. When the government there, what I notice, I can't say everything, but what I notice is about when they're there, they take laws to their hands. They don't care about you. They do nothing. But when they're doing election, oh my God, they'll start sharing rice, beans, turkey, everything. They're going to be nice. They do everything perfect. Looks like they act like angels, which is not angels, but they're the opposite side. Oh my God. And when they're finally there, then you start hearing President Buhari went to the US for his immunization. Oh my God. What happened to the hospital in your country? Why can't you go to maybe a state in Nigeria to get your injection, to get if you're sick, to fix yourself? No, you going to a different country to get yourself fixed, which is not a good idea. Imagine you seeing a woman in labor having a baby outside of a hospital. If you're not suffering and smiling, why will you have a child outside of a hospital and still smiling, happy you've got the child? That's because you've got no choice. Because if you don't have the child outside of the hospital, what will you do? Nothing else. You're just going to have the child at home. And even if you're even inside the hospital, there's no guarantee that you're going to have a good hospitality, even if you pay your hospital bill. In Nigeria, who cares about you paying hospital bill? No one cares about that. You're paying, like, there's something called customer service in Nigeria, but that doesn't mean you're going to get a nice customer service. They're just gonna like talk to you like it's more like going to Apple store, then get the iPhone, then maybe you come back 2 seconds later. 2 minutes is too much. 2 seconds later and you say, oh, I didn't need the phone. They'll just ask you first question, then why did you get the phone? When you know that you don't need the phone, why did you get it? Then they start using swear words and you'll be like, oh my God. So when I got to the UK, most times when I got to a shop to buy stuffs and I need a phone, I need this, and the lady said, is this the price? And I just drop it and say, oh, I don't want any more, and I go. She doesn't get angry. She won't be like, but back in Nigeria, it'll be like, oh, I need this egg roll, and they say it's £1. And I've touched it though, then I drop it back, then I go and I say I don't need it anymore. They'll just be like, madam, come here. Start swearing, start saying bad things. If you don't need it, why did you get it? Why did you touch it? Why did you do this? Did it that? Oh my God, I love my country. We're full of fun. It sounds awkward, but it's fun to me because sometimes I miss those stuff. I don't miss to be suffering, but I miss those stuffs because that's the way I was brought up. And it's more like this is me. I was there for 20 years before I came into the UK. And it's a thing I can never forget. It's always in me. It's what I do. I'm just used to my Nigeria, my loving country. And I'm telling you now, they say something, Pidgin English also, I love that. If you know if you know why it's for Lagos, you know if you why it's for anywhere. Meaning, if you're not smart in Lagos, you can never be smart anywhere. Because Lagos is full of, oh my God, awkward people. Okay, this is baking powder. I opened it for you. You've seen the baking powder inside of it. Then I close it. Then you pay me. Then I put in maybe a white plastic bag, the baking powder inside a white plastic bag, holding it. Then there's a man beside me holding a white plastic bag also. Same thing with what I'm holding. While you pay me from the side, I just swap the white plastic bag with something different and something not useful for you. Swap it and give you that. That's called what? I'm duping you, because then when you get home, maybe you might just find a stone in a plastic bag. So that's why they say, if you can be wise in Lagos is, like here in England, anytime anyone is traveling from Nigeria abroad, or you say, they say I'm going to London. They believe London is like everywhere. They say I'm going to London. So like most times when I tell my friends, hey, I stay in Manchester, they'll be like, now UK you dey? Meaning, are you in the UK? I'll say, yes, I'm in the UK. They believe you're in London. I don't know why. I used to do that before as well, but be like, how's London? I'm not in London, man. I'm in Manchester. I've been to London, but I'm not in London. I'm in Manchester, guys. In Nigeria, you can actually get the best weather. Oh my God. I just say Nigeria is summer every day. It's always cold, But the cold is nothing to talk about. It's not to talk about the UK cold. Oh my god, I miss my country. Oh, actually coming soon. So it's really a good weather because it's always hot, it's nice, is you've got things to look at, you've got animals walking on the streets everywhere. Not all animals, you've not got tigers walking on the street, but you've got like dogs, cats, chickens that walking on the street, like normal animals that are meant to walk on the street, not wild animals walking on the street. So here I've got the rest dough for my egg roll. So you don't need to waste it. All you need to do is you can always make this into a buns. You can make it into a buns. You just do that, then pour it into the fryer. You deep fry as well into the oil. You deep fry as well. So you just need to deep fry that just for you not to waste it. Every penny counts. Just for you not to waste it, you just deep fry it. Here is the crispy golden brown Nigeria donut, all done and ready to eat. Nigeria is a free country and a free place to be, a free place to visit with nice people, good people, welcoming, accommodating, but if you've got money. Because in Nigeria, police officers are not your friend. When I say that, because imagine you calling a police officer and telling them, hello, I got stuck, I was shot on the road, and they ask you how many guns are there. How do you expect to know the guns that are there? I don't just get it. Or you calling up a police officer saying, beating. Beating is a normal thing in Nigeria. So you won't even want to tell a police officer in Nigeria, maybe my mom broke my head, beat me. You won't say that because it's normal. It's normal, and I was brought up that way and I'm still fresh, So beating is a normal thing, but police are definitely not your friend. If a police officer in Nigeria sees you with iPhone 12, they're definitely going to say you're a scam because they believe it's expensive, you're not working, you're young, how do you get such phone? But I'm still telling you, Nigeria is a good place to be. We're always smiling, suffering and smiling, but we're always smiling. We're happy people. We're all over the world. There's no way you're going to see us and you're not going to know, oh my God, this is Nigeria, because we're wise, smart, intelligent, and fun to be with. Thank you. Yummy.